The BRICS Group.
The BRICS Group.
BRICS.
BRICS.
We don't want ICC's hypocrisy to apply here in our country. President Putin is welcomed. We know our friends.
Hold on to your seats as we embark on a journey into the seismic shifts of the geopolitical landscape, where the emergence of BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is not just turning heads. It's rewriting the rules of the global game. For centuries, Western nations, particularly those in Europe and later the United States, have wielded unparalleled dominance over global affairs, economics, and geopolitics. This era of Western hegemony, often referred to as the Age of Western Dominance or Pax Britannica, when the British Empire held significant influence, was characterized by colonial expansion, industrialization, and economic and military supremacy. However, the 21st century heralds a significant shift in this historical narrative with the rise of BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These emerging economies, spanning multiple continents, have collectively challenged the long-standing dominance of the West. The dynamics that once defined the global order are evolving as BRICS nations assert themselves economically, politically, and strategically. It was not a mere happenstance. Instead, the nomenclature was crafted by a forward-thinking Goldman Sachs employee, Jim O'Neill, in a 2001 research paper titled Building Better Global Economic BRICS. The acronym BRIC initially envisioned a coalition of 4 economic powerhouses: Brazil, Russia, India, and China. The addition of South Africa in 2010 transformed it into BRICS, a deliberate challenge to the dominance of the G7, the Western behemoths. This wasn't just a name, it was a manifesto, a rebellion against the prevailing notion that economic supremacy resided exclusively in the West. BRICS is not merely an alliance, it's a geopolitical powerhouse challenging the foundations of global governance. Diverse in histories, cultures, and political systems, these nations unite under the banner of BRICS to counterbalance the influence of Western-centric institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. It's a rallying cry for a more equitable and representative world order, where the West's grip on international affairs is loosening. Now step into the economic arena where BRICS flexes its muscles. With a combined GDP soaring above $28 trillion, this coalition is not just turning heads. It's reshaping the very contours of global economics. At the forefront of this economic revolution stands China, an undisputed behemoth within BRICS. Its staggering economic might has propelled it to the position of the world's second-largest economy, sending shockwaves through the foundations of Western economic dominance. China's rapid industrialization, technological advancements, and strategic investments have positioned it as a central player in the global economic arena. The nation's dynamic, export-oriented growth model and massive consumer market contribute significantly to BRICS's collective economic weight. As we shift our gaze to India, another powerhouse within BRICS, we witness a meteoric rise that adds substantial fuel to the fiery force propelling the alliance. India's diverse and burgeoning economy, characterized by a vibrant service sector, booming technology industry, and robust manufacturing capabilities, positions it as one of the fastest-growing major economies globally. The demographic dividend of a young and skilled workforce further amplifies India's impact on BRICS' economic narrative. In the heart of South America, Brazil emerges as a key player, contributing to the economic renaissance within BRICS. The country's rich natural resources, including vast agricultural lands and abundant mineral reserves, fuel its economic engine. Brazil's emphasis on sustainable development and efforts to diversify its economy, coupled with a growing consumer market, bolsters BRICS's collective economic strength. The nation's role as an agricultural powerhouse and a leading player in the global commodity market further solidifies its significance within the alliance. Russia, a key player in BRICS, strides onto the stage with a wealth of natural resources and energy exports. Russia's natural resources reserves are worth $75 trillion by Statista's estimate. This amount incorporates, among other things, coal, oil, natural gas, gold, timber, and rare earth metals. Russia holds the world's largest proved natural gas reserves at 1.32 quadrillion cubic feet, accounting for nearly 20% of the global total as of 2024. Russia also has the second largest gold reserves at 6,800 tons, or more than 12% of global total as of 2021. Russia was the world's third largest crude oil producer at 12% of global supply in 2020. Russia's proved oil reserves were the world's sixth largest at an estimated 107.8 billion barrels. This isn't just about economic prowess, it's about geopolitical swagger. As a major energy supplier, Russia not only commands international relations, but forges strategic partnerships that send shockwaves through the western corridors of power. Collaborating with energy-hungry allies like China and India, Russia solidifies BRICS' claim to global influence. South Africa brings a wealth of natural resources, including precious minerals and a robust agricultural sector, adding economic diversity to the BRICS alliance. Despite being smaller in scale compared to its counterparts, South Africa's contribution is noteworthy, particularly in the context of global commodity markets. But the saga doesn't end there. The recent inclusion of Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, UAE, into BRICS marks a quantum leap in the alliance's journey. The Middle East and Africa bring diverse strengths and perspectives, further cementing BRICS as a formidable force on the global stage. Geopolitical importance. Egypt's strategic location at the crossroads of Africa and the Middle East enhances BRICS's geopolitical influence. The country's historical significance, control of the Suez Canal, and diplomatic reach in the Arab world contribute to the alliance's regional standing. Economic growth. Ethiopia, with one of the fastest-growing economies in Africa, brings substantial economic potential to BRICS. Its focus on infrastructure development, agriculture, and manufacturing positions it as a key player in the continent. Ethiopia's inclusion enhances BRICS' influence in East Africa. Energy resources. Iran's abundant oil and gas reserves bolster BRICS' energy portfolio. As a significant player in the global energy market, Iran's inclusion strengthens the alliance's economic resilience. Additionally, Iran's geopolitical standing in the Middle East adds a crucial dimension to BRICS' strategic considerations. Economic powerhouse Saudi Arabia, as a major oil-producing nation and economic powerhouse in the Middle East, contributes substantial economic strength to BRICS. The country's strategic investments, technological advancements, and influence in the Gulf region enhance the alliance's economic diversity. Trade and innovation. The UAE, known for its economic diversification and innovation, brings a dynamic business environment to BRICS. Its role as a global hub for trade, finance, and technology strengthens the alliance's economic ties and opens avenues for collaboration in various sectors. The rise of BRICS poses big challenges for the United States and the broader Western world. Economically, the growing influence of BRICS may lead to a shift in trade dynamics and investment patterns. As these nations assert themselves on the global stage, the traditional Western monopoly on setting global agendas may diminish. In terms of geopolitics, BRICS challenges the unilateral approach often taken by Western powers.
They're creating a secondary economy in the world, totally independent of the United States. We won't have to talk about sanctions in 5 years because there'll be so many countries transacting in currencies other than the dollar that we won't have the ability to sanction them.
The alliance's commitment to multipolarity and a more inclusive international system challenges the West's historical dominance in shaping global affairs. This shift has the potential to recalibrate power structures, promoting a more balanced and collaborative approach to addressing global challenges. BRICS emerges as a strategic response to what member nations perceive as an overbearing and imperialistic stance adopted by the United States, particularly in the post-World War II era. Positioned as a geopolitical counterweight, BRICS endeavors to dilute U.S. influence, especially in regions historically dominated by American sway. The alliance, characterized by collaborative initiatives, positions itself as a formidable alternative to prevailing global governance structures, challenging what its members consider as an era of U.S. hegemony in shaping the international agenda. As we conclude this riveting saga, the inclusion of new members adds layers of complexity to the BRICS rebellion. Diverse strengths, unique perspectives, and a collective vision for a multipolar world order further amplify BRICS as a force that cannot be ignored. The United States and the European Union, once perched atop their hegemonic thrones, must now reckon with a shifting world order where BRICS reigns as the rebel alliance reshaping tomorrow. Get ready for a geopolitical revolution where collaboration triumphs over dominance and the world order finds a new rhythm in the symphony of BRICS. The BRICS story is one of collaboration, challenging the status quo and fostering a more balanced world order. As we conclude this exploration into the dynamics of BRICS and its counterbalance to perceived U.S. influence, we invite you, the viewer, to share your thoughts. Geopolitics is a complex tapestry, and opinions on these matters are as diverse as the nations involved. What's your take on BRICS and its role in reshaping the global order? Do you agree with the assessments presented, or do you see a different perspective? Your opinions are valuable in shaping a more comprehensive understanding of these intricate geopolitical shifts. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, engage in the conversation, and let's foster a dialogue on the evolving landscape of global governance. Your perspective adds a unique layer to the narrative, and we look forward to hearing your insights. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and keep the conversation going.